Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I thought we created enough opportunities, and but we just I just thought our execution and our detail in that area, and in fairness, they force it in terms of put you under pressure to execute. But yeah, I thought we did enough to give ourselves some chances, but we just weren't good enough to execute them. So that's the disappointing part. Obviously it was a real arm wrestle, real tough contest there, and we just weren't quite good enough execution wise.
Well, I was wondering, it looked like you had a lot of commitment from the guys tonight. They seemed really up for it. It just didn't seem so. Why do you think there was that execution?
Yeah, well, you got to give some credit to the Broncos. I thought, as I said, they put you under a bit of pressure, and I thought some key positions tonight. We weren't quite at the top of our game, and so I think that needs to be an improvement area for us. It's all very well having the effort and the way the guys, they're really committed to the process tonight, but we just didn't execute well.
Steve, what are your thoughts on the officiating around the ruck?
We could, every week I reckon, you could, sit here and pull something, from the contest. So they're an important part of our game. I could, am I frustrated, with them at times? Yeah, there are times when that's the case, but I thought it was our own doing tonight in terms of not getting the result. So I'm sure there was a couple of decisions tonight, but swings and roundabouts. Everyone gets a crack at that, over the course of the season, and I didn't think that was the difference tonight.
So, the Broncos got it all from your time there, but their defence tonight was outstanding. Their application, set to set.
Yeah, I think they've done a pretty good job the last couple of weeks, to be honest, 3 weeks. I thought they defensively were really good against the Roosters last week, and tonight, as I said, they force you to make decisions under pressure. Really committed for each other. So I thought it was a real arm wrestle tonight. You know what I mean? It took a try, and that was, I think, going to swing the other way if we potentially had to put a bit more pressure and execute it a little bit better up in good ball on the Bronx. I think it was going to take that sort of a try. Might be a try from dummy half, I don't know, but I didn't think it was a night for flashy plays. It was just a good old fashioned arm wrestle.
How's Jazz?
Yeah, he's got a high ankle sprain, so no doubt we'll get that checked out over the next little bit. And but yeah, I mean, he's a pretty tough kid. So for him to limp off like that, he must be something fairly significant. Not unless he's got a bit softer and he's Dally M interchange player of the year. But no, he's. It'll be pretty sore, I would imagine.
Stephen, first buy of the competition, can you reflect on where you think the team's at?
Yeah, I mean, I think we made some, progress over the last couple of weeks. Even the last 3 weeks, we were pretty challenged the month prior, to the last 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. Just with a bit like tonight, I thought we had a month of footy where we'd done some really good things, but we didn't quite execute, or a couple of games come to mind. Couldn't quite finish the contest off in our favour. So I think we've made some ground. I thought that we've got to set ourselves for the back end of the year. We've got to next home game is against Melbourne, and making sure that we bring another committed performance and make sure our execution's even better, against Melbourne.
Stephen, tonight, was it a case of them going away from the game plan or just not executing it well?
Yeah, I think there was a bit of both, to be honest. But again, there's the margins as you've seen by the game tonight are minimal. So I just thought there was a couple of plays tonight and a couple of little detail areas with our attack we just didn't execute well enough, and consequently we didn't get ourselves over the try line.
I think there was 8 first half penalties conceded by Brisbane, a lot of them back to back. Did you feel that was a predetermined tactic from them to try and slow it down?
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah, I would imagine so. But the referees have assured us that if that's the case, that they're going to penalise. So again, I think we've seen what teams, particularly our last game against the Knights here, they slowed the ruck up pretty significantly. But again, all that aside, the reality is we got ourselves in a position where we could have come up with a couple of scoring plays, but we didn't, and it comes back to us executing better.
In the last 20 minutes of the first half, a lot of territorial possession. Was that a turning point for you when you couldn't get over the line in that period?
No, I mean the turning point was we still were with a chance with 10 seconds to go, Michael. So there's no and when it's an arm wrestle like that, when both teams are competing, right to the end, there wasn't, I don't think there was a turning point, 20 minutes before half time, in my opinion. So again, we still gave ourselves some opportunities in the second half, down inside there, good ball. But once again, we just couldn't quite finish him off.
There were a few more errors tonight than we've seen in the last 2 games. Was that pressure from the Broncos, or was that a timing thing on attack?
Oh, it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. They're a big physical team. So they force you. They force things on you. So from that point of view, if you look at Kearney, I think he was rushed. A lot of times tonight. By the speed of the line, and so it's a bit of both. I thought they, as was touched on earlier, I thought they defended really well, and we needed to make some adjustments to,
How do you feel Kearney went tonight, Steve?
Yeah, I thought he was okay. Yeah, I thought he was okay. I thought, like I said, in an arm wrestle like that, I think both, both him and Milford, like Cody, there was one stage there where he poked his nose through, I think in the first half down the sideline, so there was limited opportunities tonight. And I thought he was okay.
Would you rate that game as the most intense contest that's been in this year?
Well, it's the toughest one we've been in, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. So, and I thought, I didn't think we were at our best. I thought defensively and from a commitment point of view and effort point of view, we were pretty close. But with the footy, I didn't think we're nowhere near where we could be.
Is that what you would say is the biggest work on heading into the Lions?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just getting a bit more polished with that, So I definitely think that's that's the work on message I've given the group is that's what we'll be working on.
Any more injuries out tonight?
Nothing significant, nothing that stands out. Thanks, guys.